All right, so welcome to our strength and stretch for this week. We're going to start with some nice, easy movements just to get us stretched and open. My dog is on the mat again. I don't know why. Every time I put the mat out, it must be really comfy. Right, Arch. Yeah, don't worry about it. Okay, all right. So we're just going to start with some nice, easy shoulder rolls backwards. So just take them up and around. Nice big breaths. That's it. Get some oxygen into your body, blood moving around a little bit more. And then breath in, breath out. Good. Hands on your hips, little bend in the knee, your feet are wide. Just move your hips from side to side. So this class is designed for whatever level you're at. After 5 minutes moving, just warm up and a little easy stretch. I'll be doing strength work, which you can make any level you like. So you can do it with no weights and a chair, or you can do it with some weights, or you can do it with some heavy weights, and each version is just what's right for you, and it might be different day to day. So I'll let you know the adjustments that you can do. But it's designed really just to feel your muscles, build a little bit of strength, and look at some functional movements. Okay. Right, so if you've got a chair, I encourage you to have a chair nearby. Have it for a little bit of balance. And then you're just going to do hip circles out and back in again on one side. So we'll be working on strength for about 25 minutes. And then for the last section of the class, it's mobility and stretch. That's when we really slow down. Change legs, just turn around maybe. Do the other side. 15 minutes of really opening up the muscles. And having a nice stretch, which is my favourite bit. Okay, all right, good. Thinking about hamstrings. Face the chair with a little bend in your knee. Light on the chair. Just push your hips back. And breathe with it. Little hamstring stretch. Just opening up the low back a little. Lovely, nice. And with all these moves, just remember to keep your shoulders down, have your core gently engaged, and remember to breathe. Okay, last one, stay up, and then take one arm back behind you, and then the other one. I've got a big bay tree in my way on one side, and a lazy dog in my way on the other side. Okay, good. Stay where you are. Knees up. Get your core going. Are you all right there, Archie? Nice. Good, good. And then also for your legs, just bend at the knee, right and left. Just getting your quads going. Lovely. Four, 3, 2, 1. Super. Hips back a little. Use the chair to help you. Bend at the knees. Come on up. Just some nice, easy body weight squats. And this just takes us from the warm up into the main part of the workout. Feet are wide. Hips back, shoulders down. Lovely. Good, and as you drop down into that squat, as you're doing, Maria, just keep your eyes down as well. Last one for 10. We're going to take a little pause. Big breath in and out. And then another set of 10. And then we'll pick up the weights if you're using. Here we go. Concentrate on 2 things. Driving the hips back behind you, pushing your feet into the floor, grounding yourself. Lovely, well done. Good. 9 and 10. Super. Pause there, take a breath. Drink of water maybe, and I neglected to get some weights, so you have 10 seconds while I go find them in case you're using them, so you know what to do with them. So grab some water and then set your chair ready to sit down on for our first bit of strength. I'll be back. Silly me. There we go. Okay. Right, good stuff. So we're going to start seated, and I'd like you to concentrate on your core to start with, okay? So we're going to work in roughly 40 seconds intervals. So if you move a little bit quicker than me and do more reps, that's fine. If you move a little bit slower and do less reps, that's fine too, okay? So I'm half on, half off the chair. And first of all, we're just going to think about using your core. Lift up your knees right and left without tipping back as you do it. If you see me looking around, I'm just looking at my timer. So shoulders down and back. Get those hips going. I'm just holding my weights by my side right now. That's it. See how much of a softie I am. I haven't kicked my dog out of the way, just working around him. Okay, super. Now with your weights, just take up to the front and back down again. Little bend in the elbows, shoulders stay back and down. Nice. And again, think about using your core. Well done. It's nice. There we go. Finally, set your feet on the floor, lean forward, come to stand. Hips back and sit down again. Just a chair squat, lean forward, push on the floor. 40 seconds here. And then we'll have a little rest and then go through again. That's it. Just keep pushing onto the floor. Nice functional move. And pause right there. There we go. Okay, so 20-second rest, then we go through the same thing again, okay? I'm gonna make things a little bit more tricky this time if you want to. So with my weights, this time I'm gonna put my weight, one weight, so this is 2.5. So you can put one weight just above the knee, about there, not on the bone, but on the nice muscle bit. And I'm going to put both my weights on there. I'm going to balance them, and then I'm just going to lift my right leg only for 40 seconds and then switch to the left leg. So you can use no weight or one or two, just as long as you can really feel the front leg working in the quad. Okay, so 10-second warning. Put this in front of me so I don't have to turn to see it. We're going to go through these things again. There we go. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Again, use your core. That's it. And as you lift, as you're doing, keep nice and upright and don't lean back as you lift, because I just want your core and your hips and your quads to do that. Halfway. Last one. And then switch the weights, other side. So strange, it's so much easier on this side. Don't know why. We're not the same left to right. Even in strength, you might feel a difference. That's it. Wonderful, well done. It's good. One more. Good. Okay. Take both the weights, one in each hand. You're going to do the front raise again, but this time, if you can, add up one knee and then the other knee as you lift. Here we go. So you're really compressing into the core, even though you're seated. This is quite challenging. The temptation is to lean back, but try and resist that. So you've got all that compression happening around your middle. 20 seconds. I've got one more each side. Hello, Johnny. Okay, and then we're gonna do chair squat, but this time, to make it harder, I'm not gonna sit all the way down. I'm just gonna hover, so it's an air squat for me. What will it be for you? Here we go. So I'm just tapping the backs of my legs on the chair. Keep that going. Very nice. Good. Keep it going 10 seconds. Two and one. There we go. Weights down, and now take a longer pause. Excellent. Well done. That's good. All okay? Brilliant. Good stuff. Well done. Okay. So I'm a mum of four, as you may know, and my number one daughter has got married, and then recently my number two daughter got married. So it's me, my husband, my two boys, and the dog, who's a boy. So I'm a little bit outnumbered. I've really got to hold my own these days. Really notice the difference when there's no girls around. Okay, we're going to pop up now. That really focused on the fronts. Okay, we were looking at hip flexors and quads there. Now we're going to move around to the sides, and we're going to be looking at abductor, which is here, and glute med, which is just kind of in here. Okay, so we're moving sideways, and also with our arms as well. So we're still looking at shoulders. Okay, and this one we do with one leg only to start with. So the timing is the same. You're going to hold on one side. For reference, I'm holding on my left and I'm going into my right side working. Okay. This leg that you're standing on, keep it soft, not locked, and push the foot into the floor. Try not to lean away from the arm from the leg when it comes out, okay? So we're 40 seconds here. Let's go. Lift and lower, lift and lower. This might feel easy to start with. Believe me, after 40 seconds, you'll feel some work here and here. Feeling it? Okay, done. Right, stay standing. Grab your weights. Still looking at shoulders. Out to the sides and back in. Slow and steady. Just realised I've just got to pop my chain into my t-shirt. It's going to keep rattling on my mic. Sorry. Okay, there we go. Nice. Okay. Just keep your feet nice and wide and still legs nice and bent. Last one. Okay, super. Now, take your feet a little bit wider with your toes out and bring your arms in front, hips back, okay? We're gonna come down into a squat and then you're just up and down, but not all the way, just like little half squats. And I've already started the time on this, so bear with me. This is a little toughie. If you want to make it a little bit easier, you can pop the weights down and you can make the move just a little bit smaller. So you're coming up and down at the top of the squat. I do want those legs to ache a little bit during this one. 15 seconds. Okay, done. Weights down. Oh. Ooh, shake your legs out. Well done. Just going to take this chain off. During your rest. There we go. Okay, I'm moving the chair. Other side. Here we go. To make this easier, keep it lower. To make it harder, to take it higher. Try not to let the foot turn out. Keep the toes pointing forwards. So all the work is on the outside of your body there. You might feel some coming up into the core on the sides. Keep it steady. Use those muscles. And done. Keep your feet wide. Grab your weights. Lateral raise. Breathe and lift. Remember not to lift your shoulders. Very good. Nice. Well done. Ten seconds. All right, good. Take your toes out. Down into that low, wide squat. Up and down. Time under tension. Just keeping those leg muscles working. I know it's aching. Do your best, work through it. We've got 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and pause. Oh, weights down, rest. If you get a little puffed during these, that's fine. It means your body's using a lot of oxygen to fuel those muscles. Wonderful. Working through. Now we're looking at the backs of your legs, hamstrings, and glutes. Okay. Good stuff. It's already 25 past, so we're almost at stretch bit. This time I want to have a look at pull muscles. So we're going to be working back. But first of all, I want to have a look at hamstrings. Now you've got a choice here. You can either go through the options first, and either stand on one leg and then just bend and straighten like so. Okay, you're going to feel that on the back of your thigh. You're going to make that a little bit harder. You're going to come down on the seat of your chair and just lift your leg a little bit higher, but that way you don't have to arch your back. And then if you want to make it harder still, this is quite a challenge, okay? Instead of just lifting and bending and straightening, you're going to put your weight clamped behind your leg like so, and then just lift and lower like that. Okay, so one of those options, as long as you can feel your hamstring working, I don't mind, okay? And we are going to go through this twice. So if it feels too easy or too hard the first time, you can drop it back down or push it up the next time around, okay? So we're going to do one leg and then the other. So you can pick a leg. And 40 seconds still. Hold on to your core, light on your hands, and off we go. The other leg, whichever option, stays a little bit bent at the knee. And I'm just changing through. We're halfway, keep it going. That's it, nice. 10 seconds. Hold on to your core. 3, 2, 1, and we're going to change legs. Here we go. Just keep changing. So either a flex at the knee, both options keeping your ankle flexed as well to create a little bit more tension in that hamstring. Three, 2, 1, and release. Just a little stretch back. For me, that does create tension in the hamstring, which is the whole idea, of course. Okay, now I'd like you to use your chair seat to sit down on. That's unusual. So take your 2 weights and we're going to work back. So once we start, your eyes will be looking down at the floor. So just take a look now and see what I'm doing. Okay, keeping a straight back. You're going to lean forward like so, and then just bring the weights up in a row like that. But as you can see, I'm looking down at my toes, so the back of my neck is nice and long. Okay, so get ready. Lean forward. You can go heavier on this one if you've got the option. Squeeze to pull up. Slowly lower down. That's it, nice, well done. So really squeezing those shoulder blades together. Nice work, 10 seconds to go. Keep it nice and steady. Super job. And release. Okay, nice. Okay, final one in this little section. So I'd like you to stand up again. This time, it's just one arm on the chair, and I'm going to say left arm, smaller weight in the right arm. Okay, and what I'd like you to do is stand on the right leg, and then this right arm is going to come out like so. If you're not sure about the standing on one leg, just have 2 feet on the floor, it's fine. Just this way, we're just putting a little bit more work into that right leg. Okay, and there's just one set of this. We'll do the other leg next time. So lean forward onto the chair, nice flat back. Take the left leg back behind you, keep it lifted, and then fly with that right arm. Of course, you do have the option to not use the chair at all, if that's where you are. But as for me, I've got my left hand, just giving me a little bit of balance and a little bit of support on that chair seat as we work deltoid and back. Another 20 seconds. Take care not to twist. That looks really good. Absolutely perfect. Well done. Slow and steady on this one. Nice work. Done. Well done. 3, 2, 1, and release. Great. And again, before we start round 2, if you just want to take a nice stretch back and a little breath to recover. We're just going to zip through that little last section one more time, and then that's our strength bit done. Okay, wonderful. So just to remind you, we have got one side hamstring traction, either like that or with a weight lift and lower. We'll do that each side, and then we'll sit down and do back. So this time I'm going to start with my other leg, not that it makes much difference. Left leg. And 40 seconds. Here we go. Lower. Both options mean a bend in the other leg, and the foot is flexed. Breathe. Try and keep the work in your legs, not your upper body. So relax the shoulders through. Halfway. Very nice. That's good. And a nice flat back. Well done. Good. 10 seconds, keep it going. Last rep. And change legs. And off we go again. Concentrate, getting that nice squeeze all through the backs of the legs. Ten seconds. Last one. Well done. Okay, grab the weight carefully. Take a seat. Lean forward and then row. Squeeze and lower. If you have light weights and you want to make this a little harder, you can turn your fingernails so that they're facing back behind you instead of in towards your calves. This makes the row a little bit wider. Keep pushing your feet into the floor. Hold your core to keep your back nice and supported and a nice straight back. Lovely. Well done. 10 seconds less than. Super. Pause that one. Come back to standing. Take the weight in your left hand. Right hand on the chair seat. Right leg back behind you somehow, either on the floor or lifted. Straighten out your hips. Take that left arm out to the side in a fly. That's it. Well done. Good stuff. So looking down at the bench, keeping that back nice and flat. This is working all your back. This one from top to bottom, right through into the glute, down the hamstring, halfway. So breathe. 10 seconds. Lift and squeeze into those back muscles. Tough one to finish on, but we're going to stretch out in 3, 2, 1, and weight down, leg down. Nice. And did you feel your muscles? Stay where you are, and we're going to start the back stretch here. So feet nice and wide, little bend in the knee, and just send the hips back with lots of weight on your hands, okay? Lots of weight on your hands. So push into the chair seat and breathe your back long. Always static stretching to finish after exercise. So a nice and still, not frozen. Let your breath move you a little. One more breath in. And breathe out. Bend the knees to step in just a little. And then we're going to cat stretch. So keeping a bend in the knee, tuck the tailbone and tuck the chin into the chest gently. And then you're pushing down gently into the chair seats. And breathe into your spine. And release. Ooh, that's better. I always like to stretch first, the muscles we use last, if that makes sense, because you just really feel the benefit then. And it's such a good practice to create tension in the muscles and then make the muscles release it. Okay, it's a good way to teach your body how to handle stress. We're going to look at hamstrings. So if you could pop your left leg forward, still using the chair for a little bit of balance. And I'm going to step my right foot back behind me. The feet are parallel, okay? And then keeping a little bend in the knees, all I'm going to do is drive my hips back. So I'm fitting the stretch here. Now for myself, I do have quite flexible hamstrings. I'm going to fold a little deeper and put my forearms on the chair. Not necessary, but if you want to increase that stretch, that's where you be. And you're breathing length into the back of your leg. If you're feeling it too much on the back of the knee, you just need to bend the knees a little bit more and concentrate on getting that forward fold by sending the hips back behind you. And then send your hips forward a little. Bring yourself back up this position if you were in the low one. Change the front foot. And go again. Hips back, a little bend in the knee. Come a little further down if you want to. Just take a look at the shape of your legs. Make sure they're parallel. Make sure that front knee is not kicking in. And you've got even weight all through the front and right and left sides of that front foot. You might want to, it might feel like you want to roll into the inside edge of your foot. So just push out. That way you're getting right into each side of the hamstring. It's a big fat muscle, the hamstring. And it works a lot. If your hamstrings didn't work, you would not be able to stand up. So give this some time to stretch out. And then step in and keeping your head low, twiddle yourself around and take a seat. Okay, good. We're going to look at glutes now. I'm going to stretch glutes twice. And if I could start you with the left leg, and then we're all on the same page. So I get my left and right mixed up all the time. So you're just going to cross that over, just so you can feel a gentle pull through this part here, okay? And keeping nice and straight, sitting up, put both your hands on your thighs and twist. I like this stretch. That's it, nice. So you're twisting towards that crossed leg. Nice little spinal, gentle twist going on here. And then release that, come back to center. Keeping that same leg crossed. See if you can hold on to the shin and then lean yourself forward. Oh, it feels good. Nice big breaths. Each time you breathe out, you may feel like you can lean a little bit more as that muscle releases. Okay, we're going to come back up, but I want you to use your hands to help you. So push on the shin, bring yourself up, and then change the cross. Yeah. Okay, so right leg over left, and then hands on the top of the right thigh. Turn towards the leg. Make sure that your shoulders are down and that you're not twisting so hard that it's hard to breathe. And then release that. Start to gently lean forward, and just remember, if you keep it nice and relaxed, your body will naturally let go. So if it feels really tight to start with, don't push too far. And be conscious of your breathing. Nice, deep, steady breaths. And then make sure you've got traction with your hands. Push yourself up. Good. Let's do a little march just to release that. Okay. And then while we're here, we're going to stretch quads as well. So without falling off the chair, lean over one way, bring the knee forward until you can catch something, and then just pull it back behind you until you can feel a stretch on your quad muscle on the front of your thigh. And then switch sides. It's quite... The dog disappeared. I don't know where he's gone. Got fed up on me kicking him. Not deliberately, just... He's not camera shy. And release. Good. Okay, shoulders. Cross one arm over, loop the other one underneath and squash it down. Then I want you to lean over as well. So you're really stretching into that shoulder. Come back up, release, and the other side. And lean. And back up. And release. Super job. Okay. Oh, just enough time to stretch hip flexors. So pop up again. And we're still in that same shape with one leg in front, one leg behind. Let's say right leg behind. Keep the back leg straight this time and just bend the front leg. Use the chair for support and you're going to feel a stretch here. That's from all those knee lifts we did to start with. And then step that one forward and the left one back. And off we go again. Nice. That was a nice balanced workout. We concentrated on shoulders and back and legs. We worked all the muscles in our legs. So I hope you felt them. And then a nice long relaxed stretch at the end. Just focusing on stretching out the muscles that we used during today's workout. So everything's had a nice little squeeze and a nice little relax. So we're just going to get that breath back in our body. So take a breath in and out here. And then push your weight into your heels and just put your hands above your knees and take a breath in and out here. Come to stand. Breathe. And arms up and down. And there you go. That is it. I do feel kind of a little bit taller now. So I'll say goodbye to those doing this on the recording. Well done, guys. I know some of you asked for it, so I hope you enjoyed it.